Hey everybody, welcome to the Scouting Guide. Today I'm going to do a film breakdown on Colby. He is 6'6", 308 pounds, and he plays for the University of Iowa, the Iowa Hawkeyes. He is out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which is very close to where the Iowa Hawkeyes play. I'm going to get into his bio real quick, and then we'll get into the strengths and weaknesses. In 2021, as a freshman, Colby saw action in 14 games and played a total of 632 snaps for the Hawkeyes. He allowed 8 quarterback hurries, 6 quarterback hits, and 1 sack while playing most of his snaps at right guard. As a sophomore in 2022, he played in 12 games and a total of 674 snaps. He conceded 11 quarterback hurries, 5 quarterback hits, and 3 sacks while playing the majority of his snaps at right tackle and the rest at left guard. So what Iowa did is they moved him along the offensive line to see where he best fit. To me, he best fits as a center. And you're going to see in this film breakdown with this high school highlights why I believe he's a better center than playing left guard or tackle. So let's get into his strengths and weaknesses real quick before we get into this film breakdown. And again, these strengths and weaknesses in the bio that I wrote are strictly my own. So fundamentally, strength number 1, fundamentally sound and understands blocking angles, using body positioning to his advantage, disciplined awareness and good intelligence. Strength number 2, effective in space and usually drops his hips to get leverage and sustain against shorter defenders. Strength number 3, an agile mover who puts his length to good use, using his hands aggressively and landing solid initial punch. Colby can move to the second level as a run blocker with the coordination and balance to hit moving targets. Strength number 4, shows excellent awareness against twists and stunts, and Colby has a strong, flexible core and wide base to catch and handle moving defenders. Strength number 5, a better-than-expected athlete who steadily improved in pass protection, stout at the point of attack, and maintains a wide base. And I want people to remember this point. Stout at the point of attack, and maintains a wide base. As a center, you need to be stout at the point of attack. You need to be the anchor of the offensive line. The center is the most important position, in my personal opinion, on the offensive line because you're the one that dictates the tone for the offensive line. And this is his lack strength. Tall with long arms. He has exponential length and is violent, aggressive, and precise puncher who can redirect pass rushers. And that's very important. A precise puncher who can redirect pass rushers. So he redirects what the strength of that pass rusher has. Let's get into his weaknesses real quick. Weakness number 1, plays with poor balance, doing too much reaching and lunging when his initial punch is ineffective. Trying to mirror against quickness will be a problem for him. Weakness number 2, is a pass protector. Colby gets caught reaching and lunging when matched up against quickness. So again, if he's going against a 4-3 nose tackle, like let's just say DeForest Buckner, who's very quick, he's going to struggle with that. But if he's going against a big, powerful, stout defensive tackle like a Vita Vea, he is able to hold his own. And then weakness number 3, is a bit underpowered, often coming off the line of scrimmage too high and struggling to generate movement. Colby might be no more than a wall-off angle blocker. So what do I mean by Colby might be no more than a wall-off angle blocker? Basically, a wall-off angle blocker is when you're walling off a zero-tech defensive lineman, that's all you're going to be good at. When you're angle blocking in certain aspects of getting to the second level, that's something that he needs to get better at. Getting to that second level with certain angles, especially to me, this guy fits more he kind of reminds me of David Andrews a little bit, who plays for the New England Patriots, who has some technique problems in terms of what angles he's going to. For instance, if they're doing a stretch play and he's in a multi-power run system, if they're going to go through the A and B gap and they're going to do a stretch play to the right-hand side, David Andrews struggles with getting to that second level a little bit quicker because he's a little bit slower. But the one thing that he does do is he's more of a wall off. So he's going to wall off the weak side backer, if that makes sense. So let's get into this film breakdown because I know that's what you guys are here for. So this is his high school highlights playing in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And I got this off of huddle.com. So if anybody wants to get the film breakdown on this, just let me know. I could send it to you. So here he is right here playing the center position. Watch what I mean by getting to the second level and being a wall-off blocker. Right there. Okay, he gets that initial contact right here with the defensive lineman, but he's going to go for this guy. Right here. See right there. Okay, so the hole is opening up. This running back is following this guy. Connor Colby is walling off this backside backer who's getting into the second level. He's going on a blitz package right here. He does a very good job at turning his hips, getting underneath those breastplates, and just holding his own and being that wall-off weak side blocker. My apologies. So we're going to watch again. Gets that initial contact. Bam, right there. You see how quickly he turns his hips? He has very fluid hips for a 6'6", 308 offensive lineman. Again, I think his best position is playing center. I think that's his best position. They have him listed as an offensive tackle, but in my personal opinion, I think if he is a center, yes, he's going to be a tall center. But again, I think getting that movement forward with him, I don't think he is an elite pass protector. But again, I think his strength is going to be run blocking at the next level in the NFL. But I want to see how Connor Colby got better with this technique throughout the offseason. Okay, now he's playing offensive tackle right here. So again, even Iowa in the high school team, the Cedar Rapids high school team, didn't really know what his best strength is. To me, his best strength is getting that initial point of attack. That's my personal opinion. Here he is right here. Again, walling off, pushes him down. That is an absolute man right there. That was a man type of dominant play right there. He's in a three-point stance, first and foremost. You're going to see him. Watch that. Watch this foot right here. Bam, right there. And look at the quickness of his footwork. Just absolutely mauls the guy. That's a very good play. And if a team is going to use him at offensive tackle, if a team is going to say, hey, I want to use his length and his size to play offensive tackle, then he needs to go to a system that hides his weaknesses. So if he's going to go, I think a Saints organization, a Patriots organization, an Eagles organization that runs a lot of those multi-power run concepts. But the thing about the Eagles is they run a lot of spread concepts. So I think Saints and Patriots for Connor Colby, I think going to a good offensive line coaching staff, getting developed. I think he could be a very good swing tackle. He could be a very good tackle for you if you alleviate some of the weaknesses and elevate some of his strengths. And that's what the good organizations do. They take players like this, they covet players like this, and they alleviate the weaknesses, they work on those weaknesses, but also they show a lot more of those strengths. That's why the Patriots and the Saints are so good on their offensive lines, is because they take guys like Connor Colby. So again, if he's going to be an offensive tackle, he needs to go to a specific system. Very good play. Okay, right here, he's playing right tackle. He's in a three-point stance. Watch those hips. Watch that footwork. Good footwork, good footwork, good footwork. He just mauls guys. That is a hell of a play. Watch his footwork. Watch this back foot right there. You see his back foot right here? And he has a good wide base. Very good play by Connor Colby. Okay, he's on this side right here playing right tackle. Bam, going straight ahead. Again, the multi-power run game, I think, is where he's going to be best suited. Going straight forward, that straight ahead running game. And I think, again, the Saints, the Patriots, those teams like that run that straight ahead running game with a bunch of fullbacks, two tight end sets. What Sean Payton likes to run. Sean Payton likes to run that multi-power run set when he's running the football. And you're going to see how he just mauls. Look how quickly he gets to the second level. His get off at the line of scrimmage is really good. Look at that play by Connor Colby. He's a guy that I like. And again, if Sean Payton, again, the Denver Broncos, if the Denver Broncos were a different organization and the Denver Broncos didn't go through this clown car at the front office and they ran the Sean Payton system, I think Connor Colby would be an easy transition to replace a Garrett Bowles, to replace a Mike McGlinchey, because Mike McGlinchey's injury prone. So you can have a Connor Colby develop under those guys if this was the right Denver Broncos organization. But again, I do not want Connor Colby to go to the current iteration of the Denver Broncos. If this was a different iteration of the Denver Broncos and you had Sean Payton and he was able to run the offense that he wants to run, then Connor Colby to me would be a perfect fit and an easy transition, an easy glove fit for the Sean Payton offense, the Saints, the Patriots that run that straight ahead running game. And you see it here. Just excellent play by Connor Colby. And that's what Iowa runs too. They run a lot. They run it a lot, and they run it between those tackles and those guards. So they're utilizing his strengths. He's just a mauler, man. Okay, here he is playing right tackle. Again, like I said, to me, I think him playing tackle is specific, but I think if you move him into center, he could be a very good center for you. But again, it's system-oriented for him, for Connor Colby. He's very system-oriented. So if he's going to go, like I said, like I've been preaching in this film breakdown many, many times, he needs to go to a system like a multi-power run system, the straight-ahead running game. Here he is right here. Again, see what I'm saying? Getting to that second level. That's a very good play by him. Watch the get off. Watch that front foot. Bam, get in that initial get into that second level, bam. Very good play. Driving. And their team, and this high school team is running behind them. Cedar Rapids, Iowa's high school team is running on his side of the field, and they're getting 5 to 10 yards, 15 yards a pop. Very good play. Okay, there he is playing right tackle again. Oh my gosh. That is a hell of a play. That is probably one of my favorite plays that people do not recognize when they watch the All-22 film. I look at the detail-oriented things, and this is very detail-oriented. Watch how he gets the initial contact on the first guy. Bam, right there. Gets initial contact on this guy. Bam. How quickly he redirects his hips and drives them. Very good play. Drive. Watch how quickly he gets off the initial contact. Bam. And watch how quickly he switches his hips, gets underneath him. Bam, right there. There. And the running back could just cut back. Boom. Go through there. That's a hell of a play by Connor Colby. And this is Iowa football. This is what Nebraska football used to be in the 80s and 90s. Is they ran a lot of those pistol eye formations. I mean, this is Iowa and old school Nebraska football right here. Okay, I formation. Where is Connor Colby? Now he's playing guard. Or my apologies, he's playing left tackle. My apologies. Boom, right there, straight ahead running game. Look how he absolutely drives the guy there. That is insane. Gets him on. Boom, right there. Drive. Oh my God. Again, NFL teams, I am specifically aiming, if you are a multi-power run, straight ahead running game, like the Patriots, I think this guy would fit perfectly with the Patriots. This guy screams Patriots football all the way, Connor Colby. Patriots, I am telling you, the scouts, if you come across this video, Connor Colby is the perfect guy to replace a Trent Brown, to replace a Riley Reef. Because you're getting older on those tackles. If you want to put Connor Colby in there next to a Cole Strange that you drafted, you have your left guard and your left tackle or your right tackle sheared up. Connor Colby, to me, is just a mauler in the run blocking phase of his game. Watch the get off. Boom, right there. Hits us like a boom. Look how quickly he gets to the second level with ease. I mean, it's ease, and he's just mauling dudes. Here he is right here. He's just absolutely mauling dudes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to come watch this film breakdown on Connor Colby. To me, this guy, I want to see what he does in the pass protection phase this year at Iowa. I'm going to be watching a lot of Big Ten football this year, and I really want to see what he does. He's going to be a prospect I'm going to be looking at. He's a prospect that I'm keeping a very close eye on, because if he takes that next step in his pass protection technique phase, this guy can be an early second round pick to second. He could jump the draft boards, because right now I have him as a late second. If he could jump to the early second round, a team is going to value that. And I'm telling you, teams like the Patriots, the Saints, the Ravens, because Ronnie Stanley's injury prone, and you haven't replaced Orlando Brown. Teams like that run that straight ahead multi-power run system need to get this guy. If you're a straight ahead running game, you need to get this guy. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This is Connor Colby out of the University of Iowa that I pulled his high school film out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.